Yeah, you know what it is. I don't feel these rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing. I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, now I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I walk, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young K. How you real trigger on the dot? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't on who got this gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber's ass nigga. Yeah, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side. Yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville. You feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost. They gon' stop to call him Elroy. Fuck his game. Pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me, maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is served cold. I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn the Scarface. How when I get mad, turn the Sharface.
One W in the chat if you can hear me. We're getting ready to get started. We're getting ready to get started very soon, Salakia. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, tell me how it is, tell me how you
Start. Check. Y'all can hear me? Okay, we got some 1Ws in the chat. All right, Most High in Christ, man. Then let's go and get this thing started. I'm gonna start it up until Officer Zion 5,000. You understand? Whenever he ready. You understand? So let's clap it up. Hey, shalom. I'm in camp. Shalom. Yahweh Shem El Shabrak to my brothers. Yahweh Shemal Thamba Shem Yahweh Shah to my sisters. With the I.S.U.P.K, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Operated under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim, mosque, Christian church, whatever you have it out there, you understand? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we stand on our own toes and our own merit. We've been bringing this truth out since 1969. You understand? Teaching the truth that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native and First Nation people are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? And one thing that we got to understand, man, you understand, is Monday night, right? And the tradition of what we do, we here to celebrate, you understand, a dear sister that stood in a gap for Israel. You understand? That's named Esther. You understand? Or, her Hebrew name was Hadassah. You understand? If we could, give me the book of Colossians chapter 3, verse 8 real quick. You understand? Like I said, I'm going to be here until Officer Zion 5,000 get ready. You understand? If y'all got any questions, anything, we can get to it. But y'all know what it is, man. It's time to eat. We feast tonight. We feast in commemoration of a sister that was obedient, man. You understand? And they tell us in the I.S.U.P.K we misogynistic. Or we don't love our sisters, man. We literally celebrating a sister tonight, according to what the Lord told us to do, man. Give me that. Read that scripture when you get it, Bible Show. You need a mic. Okay. See the 1W's in there, so that means y'all can hear me.
Check.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 8. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
Hold up. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for beware Vain philosophy, man. Bear with me. Colossians 2:8, Salaki. Hey, shalom, sis. Yahweh Shemata Taba Hashem Yahweh Shai. Sister Jasmine checking in. Reggie. Sister Naimia. Sister Arabah. You understand? Yahweh Shemata Taba Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Go ahead with that, brother. Salaki.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
Beware, lest any man spoil you, man. You understand what I'm saying? When we talk about spoiling, we talking about what? You know how milk gets spoiled. You understand? It's rotten. It's something you got to throw away. You understand? In this context, when we talk about spoil, we talk about something that's been stolen. You understand? We coming back to our identity. You understand? Okay, which is why, you understand, we are celebrating and commemorating, you understand, this night tonight, man. You understand? Read on.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
And philosophy and vain deceit. What is the biggest philosophy and the vain deceit that we have on the on the world, man? Christianity. You understand? The philosophies of this world of what we've been told, man. You understand? The vain deceit meaning what? Something that's deceitful and is nothing. Good night. You understand? And we already know when it comes to that, the Christian church is the house of Satan. You understand? When we say Satan, mean what? The adversary of God, man. Read on.
After the tradition of men.
After the who?
After the tradition of men.
Not after the tradition of the Most High.
After the tradition of men.
See, what you got to understand is, man, we're not doing after the tradition of us tonight. We're doing after the tradition of what the Most High told us to do. We're doing after the tradition of thus said the Lord, man. You understand? But according to the Christian church, they do the tradition after the tradition of who? Read on.
After the tradition of men. And after the rudiments of the world.
Right, read on.
And not after Christ.
Not after Christ, man. You understand? We doing these things according to what Christ told us to do, man. Zephaniah 2:1 said, gather yourselves together. We're gathering ourselves together, not in no Christian church, not in the Muslim mosque, not during Christmas or Thanksgiving. We're gathering ourselves together tonight, again, to commemorate a dear sister, man. You understand? Any more on that?
La, sir.
Go ahead and give me a book of Esther, the first chapter. We're going to jump into it whenever you ready, my Lord. You ready, sir? Oh, okay, Kyle. Give me the Esther, the first. Say what? Also, everything? Oh, so like, let's go ahead and get into it, man. You understand? We know tonight is going to be the opening of the Purim. You understand? And then we will have a closing tomorrow. It is not a Sabbath service. You understand? You know, some people kind of mix that up. It's not a Sabbath service. It is a feast day. We're going to eat good. You understand? Get you some strong or whatever. Let's find out about how our sister stood for Israel, man. You understand? Read that when you get it, huh?
It's the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1.
Now
it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Ahasuerus, which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, over 127 and 20 provinces.
So we see Ahasuerus, this man was well known. You understand? You were 12? With that, I'm gonna pass the class off to Priest of 5,000 Zion Oliver. I don't know about this kid else for the class, man. Salaki, clap it up, man. Good night. Well, everywhere, though. Salaki. I'm trying to end the class, ain't I? Salaki. I'm saying, Christ. Burn some Frank for you.
Yeah, light it up, man. Man, to give me something to drink too. Check. No, I ain't no telling what. Yes, yeah, water. Yeah. The water. Them things are amazing. Check. Everybody, give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Bob Kushaw, the water, Kodon. You know what I'm saying? For opening the class, Most High in Christ. All right. Y'all know what we doing tonight? The Feast of Purim. Y'all, anybody know what the purpose of it is? What's the purpose? We're going on purpose of why we do what we do so we can understand this, okay? Anybody know it? I need put the glasses on. Down. Can't see nothing. I thought I'm going to put these glasses on, brother. It's a lucky. I'm trying to be cool. I think them cool days going out the window, brother. I got to be able to see. All right, I can see now I'm back alive. Let's get it. Anybody know what we're doing tonight? We're doing the Feast of Purim, but I want to say with everything going on that's in the world, we should definitely take notice of what we should be doing at this day and time, right, Daraj? If you turn on your news, you're seeing all type of destruction that is taking place all over the earth, right? And a lot of people deal with a lot of uncertainty. Your anxiety is high. You're dealing with a lot of, I don't know, just a lot of emotions just flowing in the mindset, because you turn on the news and what do you see? You see Esau doing what he do. Destruction, right? He's known for telling lies and destroying and deceiving so many in the earth. And a lot of our people, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, a lot of our people are afraid. They scared. Just don't know which direction to go in, man. But thank the Lord, we in here in this school in I.S.U.P.K, and we have a brotherhood and a sisterhood like no other. Like, you can call the men above you and get answers to questions that you made that come across your mind, and what to do and how to do it. And you have to have fear that the men that are above us are sent by the Most High. You understand? It's like being able to, you have an idea about what it is you want to do, but you put it aside because you believe that the men that you follow in this school and serving the Lord are sent by the Most High. That's faith, right? You understand what I'm saying? We stopped eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, not only because the Lord says so, but because we have men that above us to say, guess what? We should not eat those things. Because there are certain brothers across the world, Quadam, that are confused about it. The Bible says we shouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, but what do they teach? The laws are done away with it. Long as you can pray over it, they say that it's cool. But as young children, with everything that you see and hear, we have to stay locked in and focused, right? Esau kingdom has begun to take a lot of misfortune. You understand? But in Esau dealing with all the things that he's dealing with in the situations that he's in right now, what does it mean for so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Indians? This is our freedom. This is our freedom. This is our chance to really break free of the lies, chains, and shackles that have been put on our spirit, our mind, our hands, our feet. This is our chance to wake up and really do the research. Like, we have everybody, raise your hand if you have a smartphone in here. Raise your hand. Let me see your hand. Got a smartphone? How much time do we spend in our smartphones really looking up the things that our people have been through? How much time? I look at my watch time, and it's crazy. I'm like, good night, boy. You got to tone it down a little bit. But a lot of my watch time come into looking at things and how they affect us and our families. You understand? You want to be aware of the things that affect you and how they affect us as a family. Because the worst thing you can do is have something that's going on in the world and you not understand how it is affecting us. You understand? So we have to set the standard of being together. We have to set the standard of being together. When you think about the Feast of Purim, what comes to your mind? What's the first thing comes to your mind when you think about the feast? If y'all listening online in the chat, put it in the block for me if you could. If y'all listening, just answer the question. I'll get to it. I know it's a delay. But when you think about the Feast of Purim, what comes to your mind? Come on, brother. Come on, kid.
Sisterhood.
Say again.
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood. Most High, give him a hand. Most High in Christ. Before I bounce, Most High in Christ. Come over here so I can see you. You over there high, and I like look at you. Look at you getting growing up. Good night, man. Water for them. Yes, sir. Nah, right there. This. You said sisterhood. What else? Come on, Darash. You might well leave that phone. You might well leave the mic on, brother.
Just a celebration or deliverance for our people.
I'm gonna give you something to think about, right? When you talk about the Feast of Purim, what about a brother and a sister working together?
Right.
You understand? Raise your hand. Is this your first Feast of Purim? Your first one, La. But in the we read in the scriptures, we'll understand the story of Esther and who? Who? Yeah, Mordecai, right? So, but you will see that the sister and the brother work together for the betterment of their people. You understand? So we think about all the issues that the word presents in front of us to keep us apart, right? And what do these issues keep us from doing? Being a family. You understand what I'm saying? There, when you think about the traps that Esau really puts in place, it's all set for us to seek out the things that drive us further apart. Right. It's rare that you think that your goals include your family. You only learn that once you understand that these are all traps in the world. Your goals that you want to pursue in life, like say when you want to become a college professor, say you want to become a teacher, right? If you're not careful, you will only think about you becoming a college professor. So who suffers with the idea of you just becoming this great college professor? Who you think is affected most by it, young man Kevin?
The people around you.
Which are who?
Your family, your friends.
Right. But the world will tell us, right? I want you to be great, pursue your dreams, chase all these things. But why do our families have to suffer because of it? Or why does this system make it seem like our families have to suffer because we're pursuing this so-called dream, you know?
Because you focus on yourself and you want to go do what you want to do.
That's what they influence us to do. Like when you think about family and everything that we do, this world is constantly pushing us to be separated. They're going to have you look at your brothers like, oh man, he's lazy. You know how easy it is to tell your brother or sister that they're lazy based on what it is you want to achieve? Say for instance, you can read college level books and maybe your brother or sister can't. You will say, well, I know all these big words. I know these, these 4-syllable words or these 16-syllable words. You don't. So this system is designed for us to look at our brother as less than. So say for instance, you go to college, you go to a PWI prestigious college, and your brother go to community college. And you going excelling in that, it's just a great thing. But if you're not careful, and if we buy into the system that Esau had laid in place, we'll look at our brothers and sisters like, oh man, you go to a such and such. And that's what this kingdom is designed for us to do. And this story that we're going to get into tonight, we'll see a sister that excelled, was given the reins, to be in a position to just be a wife based on her beauty alone. But in her rising to become a prominent member in a heathenistic society, she didn't forget about her people. You understand? And that's what we have to do. No matter where we are, our level of accomplishments in this world, we can never forget about the ones who have less than us. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Commander YAHANNA sends us out to have food and clothing drives. The food and clothing drive is for us to give back to our people who have less than. We can never get to a point where you forget the people who don't have what you have. You understand? We're going to be great. The Most High going to give us favor and honor if we be obedient to his word. But we can't forget like there's somebody out there that's suffering. Somebody who may not have a good meal to eat. You understand? May not have good clothes on their back. You understand what I'm saying? You can never forget that no matter where you are. This sister Esther, she thought about her people, Quadon. That's right. She didn't forget about it. And she was raised by a man who said, don't you forget about it either. You understand? So we're going to get into it tonight, Lord willing. I'm going to break it down, the Spirit of Most High in Christ. And we're going to try to run through it. We good? Y'all can hear me online. Everybody good? I know that's a long introduction. Like, damn, man, just get to it. So we going to the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1. I got you. Turn his mic up just a little bit for me.
Testing 1, 2,
3 or 4. I don't know which one. The one on the end.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ahasuerus, which which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, and 107 and 20 provinces.
So 127 provinces, right? So think about, how can I break this down so the babes can understand this? Imagine a king, right? You know what a king is, right? Imagine somebody that's powerful. He has a lot of power. He's in the position of authority, and he has 127 provinces. That means he rules over these places. Is that a small amount or that's a large amount?
It's a large amount.
That's a large amount, right? So, and as a king, how do you think about the people? What do you think the people feel about the king for him to rule over 127 provinces? What do you think about it? What do you think the people think about it?
It's lucky that he's powerful.
He's powerful, right? He's powerful. Most people are what? Afraid of him because you ruling all this, right? You have a lot of authority, right? Good job. That must mean in your mind, like, man, this guy got a lot of power, right? Read. So, what did Rosh?
I got you.
Go ahead and read for me.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, that in those days when the king Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan, the palace.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. In the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes.
He made a feast of what?
Unto all his princes.
Turn it up just a little bit. Turn on the main.
The main.
Yeah, I want it.
Check.
Yeah, I want it. That's what I want.
Check. All right.
Go ahead.
Come. The power and his servant.
Read verse 3 again.
Come. In the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media, the nobles of and princes of the provinces being before him.
So what does this mean? If Shalom, brother, if you are a king and you invite all these people to come in and celebrate with you, that must mean you set up a large amount of food, right?
Right.
Most of the time when you think about things that we may have done in the world, it may be just you and your family. And that's you ever been to a large wedding? What would you consider a large wedding, if I may, like in the world, Baba Kushar? Come on. No, like a regular wedding. Like if you were to go to a wedding, you have one bridesmaid and a groomsman, right? What would you consider a large wedding? Yeah, come. Maybe 100. Everybody would consider, man, that's a large wedding, right? You think about, man, you got 10 bridesmaids, the groomsmen, maid of honor. You like, man, that's a lot of people. Well, this brother had it going on because he invited all his servants from all his people. You know what I'm saying? He said, all y'all come in. That must mean this brother had a lot of authority, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Because he ruled so much, right? So this wasn't just a normal thing. It was the big deal. You understand? The brother said 500 people come. That's considered a large wedding. Well, this brother had it going on. He invited, imagine inviting a whole state to a party.
Good.
Imagine inviting the state of Florida to a party, and you supplying all the food for it, right? You showing off what, young man Kevin? Your power, your authority, right? Because you are the king, you the man, right? This is Seward, right? Come on.
If I could, I got a definition of province.
Go ahead.
It says a country or region brought under the control of the ancient Roman government. It says a division or country forming the jurisdiction of an archbishop or metropolitan. So we know, like you said, sir, when we talk about 127, he damn near had 127 countries.
So imagine how many people showed up.
Everybody in their mouth.
And you know why they showed up? The real reason why they showed up? Because they're looking for favor. If you're having a big party, you ever seen like them old, hey, how you doing? I'm bringing you something because hey, you think you can have some lamb sit down in my way? You're looking for somebody to give you some favor for what you're doing, right? Drop down to verse 9 for me.
The book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 9. Also, Vashti the queen made a feast for the women in the royal house, which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
Okay.
Verse 10. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine.
Hold on, go back to verse 9. I don't want to run past that. Read it again.
Verse 9. Also Vashti the queen.
So also Vashti the queen, right? So the king was having a party already. But what was his wife doing? The queen at this time means what? His wife, okay? Go ahead. Vashti, go ahead.
The queen made a feast for the women in the royal house.
So she made a feast for her sisters, you understand? For her sisters, for her homegirls. So damn, not only did this king have it going on, his rib had it going on too. His wife had it going on too, Kodon.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Khan, verse 10.
A royal house, go ahead.
Oh, Salaki. Made a feast for the women in the royal house, which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
No, it belonged to her.
Which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
No, it was her. It was a inheritance that she received.
Which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
So what does this mean? So this brother had it going on so much. His queen had her own house, but it belonged to him. So that means this sister was being taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just some sister that was just, floating around. She was well taken care of by the Czar one. So he was taking care of his partners and all the places that he ruled over, and he was taking care of his house. You understand? Read on, Kodon.
Khan, verse 10. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zithar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look upon.
So what did it say about the Czar one? Yeah, but why? Does he need to show off? Wait a minute. This is the king.
Right.
He got all these provinces. He ruling over all of this. He having a party, his rib having a party. But he want to show her off. Why? Yeah, come. Out of all the things the brother want, at the heart of us really just find a level of comfort, we want a rib, somebody that's close to you, that understand where you are and the things you gain in the work that you put in. You understand? He thought that he had found that in Queen Vashti. So much so that he had given her own house. You have your own party. That's what brothers do when they love their rib. I love you so much. Guess what? Don't even worry about it. Invite your friends. You want a car? I get you a car. You want a little money? I ain't got much money. I throw you a little something. You know what I'm saying? You want a hamburger? Hey, get her 2 hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's your old lady, right? And this a king over 127 provinces. So you can only imagine how he done dripped her in the finest things. You understand? This Queen Vashti. And he calling for her. Read that verse again, Kodon.
The book
verse 11.
The book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 11.
Go ahead.
To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal.
With the crown royals. Bring her here. Come on in here. Come on in here, baby. Let me show you. Look around. Come on.
To show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on.
Right. So this was a fair sister, right? So this once again, this not talking about skin color. This talking about the natural beauty, right? Fair meaning nice. So what they say, easy on the eyes. That's what they be saying. Sister was easy on the eyes, right? And she was the queen. The man had all this thing that he ruled over, but yet and still he wanted to show off his old lady. There's nothing. That's a man. Sisters, I think y'all should definitely pay attention to that. That's why we tell sisters how, you may want to, I like how that look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, because you're a part of me. You understand? That's a man. The closest thing that he gonna have, that's his real. Outside of the Most High above everything. You did. Read on.
Verse 12. But the Queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandments. She refused to come at the king's commandment.
She refused to come at the king's commandment. Go ahead.
By his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burnt in him.
Why?
Oh, verse 13. Then the king said to the wise.
I want to know, why was he angry? I want to know, why was this king so angry? I mean, he did love her, man. You know what I mean? What is he so angry for? Why? Come on.
Like it because she disobeyed him. She refused.
Yeah, you get mad.
Salaki, sir.
He right. You mad? Yeah, for real to come. I'm pissed off. Now I'm hot by that. But what else?
So like what? Just to add on to what he said, it made him look like he had no power over his woman.
Yeah, that too. But what else? Brothers, we deal with that all the time. We deal with the idea like, damn, I can't tell her what to do at all. She just we bumping heads, but we kind of get over that. You don't get rocked with your rib because y'all, hey, can you do that? Yeah, you know, women, sisters gonna be sisters, all right. But what is at the core of him being so damn upset about it though? It wasn't that she didn't do what he asked her to do, but it was because of what? Come on, sis. She embarrassed him in front of who? All of his people, man. It's another thing. The water. Get it, sister hand. Most High in Christ. Man, that's dope. It's not just you bumping heads with your rib and she disobeying. That gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a man and a woman. We're not the same. We don't see things the same. That's why we have to work to stay together. It's not an easy job to be in a marriage, but you have to work to stay together. You understand? We know the truth of this, but it's a heathen, right? We starting out understanding what this heathen was doing. And even he understood what it means to be upset and be embarrassed by somebody that you have given so much to. Think about you a king and you're a position. This not just some concubine that you're dealing with. This somebody that you don't put on a pedestal. You giving her her own house. And you have company, you have friends, and you want to show your wife off, and she disrespects you and embarrasses you in front of those people. That's something to deal with, brother. And that's just not her. Yeah, hey, bring me back the Neapolitan ice cream, and she bring you back the vanilla. That's nothing. But this sister embarrassed him in front of all his friends and his family. And she probably did it knowing that the other girls was listening too.
Right.
Come on. All right. Ain't no way. You see what I'm saying? That's the vibe, but that's the vibe that we're dealing with right here, right? Come on, read.
Verse 13. Then the king said to the wise men, which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment.
What does this mean? Come on.
So like it when the king said it to the wise man, which knew the times, meaning that the wise man, the brothers that he was saying this to, they knew what time it was. Yeah. They seen it in his face.
But break it down. What you mean by they knew what time it was, though?
Because they was like, yeah, somebody got to die in a sense. They know they seen how mad he get because the in the parentheses it says, for so was the king's manner towards all that knew the law and judgment. Like she know better than to do this to me.
And them brothers also knew that they loved that brother too.
Right.
You understand? They understood that in his position, man, he done worked too hard to be in that position for her to be doing that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like brothers who care about you and see you going through something and see you get embarrassed by somebody, be like, nah, we can't have that. You understand what I'm saying? A brother that wise enough, older men, like, nah, brother. Like we see young man Kevin go through something. Hey, brother, I got you this time. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's watching you because I'm seeing that you're upset, and I don't want to have that. You my king. If you upset, you're gonna make some bad decisions. So we need to fix this. You understand? Go ahead. Go down.
Verse 14. And the next unto him was
read drop down to 15 for me.
Okay, come. Verse 15. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law?
So these are the wise men who are visibly seeing that the king is upset, visibly seeing that the king is embarrassed, right? Go ahead.
Come. Because she have not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains.
So what are they saying? Cool down. What Balthazar one? Go ahead.
They're saying, what you want us to do with this broad?
Yeah, what you want us to do with her?
She ain't listening.
She ain't listening. What else?
She embarrassed.
She embarrassed him. What else?
You know what I mean?
She don't understand her position and her role.
Yeah,
you have to understand your position and your role. This is talking about a heathen. I know our sisters in the I.S.U.P.K would never be like this. You understand? I ain't talking about those sisters. We talking about this sister. Right. We gonna see the difference between Vashti and Esther. You understand?
Right.
We want to show the difference of somebody who understand what working for the greater good of their people, and a sister who will embarrass her husband. She's not understanding her position. She's not understanding this man probably worked all his life to be in his position, and you take the chance to embarrass him in front of all his friends. God damn, do you not consider your placement in the earth? Come on, brother.
Shalak, it was so heavy, man. This broad probably had thousands of other chances to embarrass his brother. She waited. She waited.
Man, you know I think about this. Now I pray that this not happening nowhere, and this shouldn't be happening in our school at all. We have a such thing called counsel that we can fix issues before they even get outside of the home. But yet and still, it can't happen. You understand? Our sisters, I was always taught as a young man, don't take your inside problems outside. You understand? You're gonna have different shalom, brother. Shalom stuff. We may have different issues within your household, but it should never get to a point where Jim Muhammad say this all the time. Don't bring that shit to the Passover. Don't be outside your door at the Passover crying and be like, he's not. You're doing exactly what Vashti doing. Don't bring that outside of your home. Put your big girl drawers on, right? Suck it up. He's your husband. You can deal with it when you get home. Talk about it. Go to counsel about it. But don't bring it outside of your home, because not only do you make your husband look a certain way, we begin to look at the sisters too. We look at the sisters just like what the wise man did. The wise man be like, damn, young man, Kevin, that what you? Come here, brother. I'm gonna show him. Yeah. Put them to the side, because we know the effects that when you care and you love about somebody and they embarrass you in front of your friends and your family. That's something to deal with. You don't want to have the idea that you're dealing with an enemy that we're supposed to be working together. And we can't do that. As fractured as we are as a people, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, the one place that we should have that we can work together in or around is in this school. We can deal with our problems, you understand? But when we come together, we're not enemies. The enemy is outside of this school, you understand? The enemy is outside of your doors. Oh, we can have that disagreement. You're gonna get upset. That's what happens when you care about things. But it should never drive you to the point where you can get in front of somebody and embarrass your husband, embarrass your rib. I mean, cut that out. This sister right here, she didn't understand that. And the wise man said, oh, nah. We said, oh, no. We're gonna fix this. Come on, Kudon.
Kamakan, verse 16.
Go ahead.
And Memucan answered before the king and the princess, Vashti the queen have not done wrong to the king only.
She done what?
Have not done wrong to the king only.
She didn't just do wrong to the king. Come on.
But also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of King Ahasuerus.
Come on, man. You see that? Come on.
It's one body.
One body.
One body.
Even the heathens understood this. Right. It's almost as if, and that's why I say the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
See, this oppressor, he'll give our women a TV show, Love and Basketball. Love and Hip Hop.
Baddies.
NBA 3-point love or something. Baddies.com. Right. And they'll get on TV and they'll use our sisters. And these sisters some of them be doctors, lawyers. Their husband be big time NBA players. Right. Come on.
Megan Thee Stallion, she got her what? Lawyers or doctorate degree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's college grad.
I didn't know.
But to see the influence that she would have on our young daughters, man. Our young daughters love the music. They like to have a good time, but you be less inclined to expose them to something like that when you love them, because you see what that does. So this brother understood, like, wait a minute. Nowadays, sisters are wearing nightgowns to the clubs. Like, you're not just embarrassing yourself, but you're embarrassing where you come from. Maybe I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? My old man used to be like, "Don't go out there and mess up my name, boy." You understand? Go ahead.
I tell Jace that all the time. I'll be like, "You represent me well, and my ribs."
Come.
I tell them like when they go out, like say like if they go like together to go get drinks or something like that, I'll be like, "Man, y'all better represent me well."
Represent me well. Wear my name well.
Right.
Vashti did not understand that. After all the thing that their brother had set in place to be over, she still embarrassed him. You can't do that. You gotta have enough emotional intelligence to understand the moment. And when you love and you care about somebody enough, you don't put them in harm's way like that. But when you're thinking about yourself and you begin to be selfish, you're gonna do whatever makes you feel good. You're gonna continue to party with your girls, even though your husband told, "Hey, come here, baby. Hey, she ain't came yet? Y'all wait a minute. She'll be in 10 minutes. Give her a couple of minutes. Hey, Vashti. Man, she got, hey, go check on her, make sure she all right. Yeah, she should. Nah, he don't want that. He ain't talking about that. Hey, man, go in there and make sure she ain't fell in the toilet, man. You know what I'm saying? Give her a little minute to get ready. And she never show up, huh? And the brothers see the look on your face, your countenance drop. I'm like, man, read verse 16 again, Quadon.
Sir. Book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 16.
Go ahead.
And Memucan answered before the king and the princes. Vashti the queen have not done wrong to the king only.
She didn't just do wrong to the king. Go ahead.
But also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus.
And when I think about this right here, it also let me know that other people could have heard about her beauty as well. Heard how nice she looked and how well she was put together, how well the king kept her. You know how brothers do. That brother taking care of her, man. Well, yeah. Other sisters looking, oh, I can't wait to see her nails. Yeah, you know, sister, I can't wait to see her. You know, sister, you know, I wonder what she got on today. And you come to see her too. You know what I'm saying? And she don't show up for you either. Come on.
Oh, when she show up with an attitude.
She show up with an attitude. Like the people always say, be careful. You don't want to ever meet your what they call a celebrity crush or whatever. What they call it?
Yeah, something like that.
I forgot what they call it, but you never want to meet your I don't know what they call it, whatever they talking about. Some of your influence or your super whatever. The Commander General Hunter is not like that. You meet Commander General Hunter, you like, that's the nigga I've been dying to meet right there. That's him. You meet Jeremiah Hyman, that's it. Right. But when you Assure was pissed off because you're like, God damn, Bash, you ain't people come here to see us and you don't even want to kick it with them. Come on, Kodon.
Oh, God, verse 17. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women.
To what?
To all women.
To all women, come on.
So that they shall despise their husband in their eyes when it shall be reported. The king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
What is it saying about the Czar one? Come on.
This is heavy. Even though this is heathens, this is incredibly
the water brothers.
Like,
they'll meet your heroes.
This is incredibly true. Like about women in general. Like that gossiping is a thing. Like that spirit demons jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if people heard that before. Demons jump.
Yeah.
Like you can rub off on somebody else and now they following you. They looking up to you and then they start acting the same way.
Same way.
Same as that way.
So that television, how they be treating men on there, throwing drinks in their face.
Right.
That's not by mistake. The oppressor wants our young women and the old women to see it.
Right.
And you forget all about the sacrifice that you and your husband are made to get the way y'all are, and you will throw it away. This my time to finally embarrass him in front of all his friends. Why would you do that? What type of relationship are you gonna think you're gonna have after that if you do that to your man? You know, man, our heads are this big, our egos is this big. You know what I'm saying? And you want to take that to destroy him? When if somebody knock down that door at 2:00 in the morning, you want him to jump in front of the bullet, don't you? But you don't want to just come and just see what he wants. Just, you know, y'all, she busy, she'll be back later. But you ain't even want to see it. And what you think all the other women are gonna think, Sister K? Say again. Give her a hand. Shit. Out of the mouth of babes. The other women are gonna think, well, if the queen can do it, for damn sure he got 2 cows and a goat, and his dog got 3 legs. The hell with that nigga. What the hell? I ain't gotta listen to him.
My nigga got 2 prairie dogs.
Yeah, he got 2 prairie dogs.
That's it.
He got teeth missing. I'm listening to him. What? The king got all this, and he can't get his old lady in check. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, you shouldn't have to get your lady in check. The woman that you choose to be a wife should be able to look at you and honor you as just the head of the house. Thus says the Lord. You may not be everything that she think you should be, but a sister that loves you should be able to look you in your eyes and say, man, I want the best for you. That's what you have to make it in this world. And the way that this thing going, it could be a rocket come tomorrow. And all the lights go off in here. And that man gonna be thought of as the hunter and the gatherer to make sure everybody eat. You wouldn't look at him like he wasn't shit then. You'll figure it out. Somebody will figure it out. Yeah. And that's what it has to be. That's what life has to be like in this time. Because if your man loses the spirit of protecting you, you don't want to deal with that. And the same thing with sisters. If a sister loses the idea of protecting her house, brother, that's hard too. If as a sister, if you coming up with ways to stab me in my back when I'm supposed to be moving forward, I'm gonna be stuck. Queen Vashti made him stop in his tracks. With all the things that he had going on, he realized that maybe, this may be too much. Come on, you got the verse where you at?
Kind of verse 19.
Go ahead.
It pleased the king. Salakia, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
Now, why would contempt and wrath come about? Come on.
Because these women, they probably got things that they already been mad about, already been disagreeing about, already been just wanting to be the head up, but the husband told them no. So now they see the quote unquote strength of a woman standing up for herself. So now the contempt and the wrath, now they like, well, shoot, I don't gotta, like the sister said, they're gonna follow. They're gonna be like, well, I'm tired of washing dishes every day. I'm tired of earning your clothes. You earn them.
You maybe I'm gonna share some. Right. You ever dealt with somebody and before you even ask the question, it's already negative? You talking to a come on. Oh yeah, come Salakia, y'all go ahead and start eating. My bad. Yeah, go ahead and start eating. Go ahead and have I'm 12. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, y'all go ahead and start eating. Imagine dealing with something every day, and before you can say, "Hey, how you doing?" What you mean, how I'm doing? Do you want anything to eat? No. Did I ask you for anything to eat? Damn. How your day going? Why you asking me about my day for? Why you so nosy?
Right. Oh God.
Damn, like that. Right. Now you dealing with that in a marriage. This sister Vashti, this heathen even recognized that the spirit that woman was carrying was not Tawad. Right. You get that? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 19. It pleased the king.
And Salakia, and when it's like that, you're gonna have contentment and wrath.
Right.
That man gonna be pissed like hell. He gonna be rough. You mad all the damn time. Right. He don't know what the hell going on. And have a contentious relationship. Somebody look at Daraj, look at the word contentious relationship. You got it already?
I got contempt.
Okay.
Content in the Strong's is H963. It's disesteem. Disesteem, meaning in a sense like to take your self-esteem away, to lower your morale.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So you walk in the house. I hear people say this to my man. Before I had to get out of the car, I had to decompress before I go in the house.
Right.
You had to break it down. So you ain't even walking. You don't even want to walk. You don't even want to walk in the goddamn house.
Yeah, like,
and she already on 10. You said, let me. I done been at the slave all goddamn day. I done had to deal with these oppressors, and I want to walk in the house and deal with this goddamn dragon. Let me take this time out. Let me put on some Kenny G and try to relax a little bit before I walk in the goddamn house. Come on, Daraj.
Salakia, this is the Merriam-Webster's definition of contempt. A feeling of intense dislike for someone or something regarded as unworthy of respect.
God damn, that's
or
heavy.
Approval.
Unworthy of how would he not be worthy of respect? Do you not see the 127 properties that this man has? Do you not see the houses that you had? Not only did I have a house, guess what I had? I had a house that you and your girls was at. And it was my goddamn house. And you can't even come here? This nigga hot, boy. Come on.
And if you read, when we read the verse, it says, "Thus shall there arise too much content." I mean, it was already there.
Already there.
It was already there.
Already up.
She about to put a 5 behind
now,
it.
Listen, let me set it up like this. Y'all do know who Ashereth is, or Ashurith, right? You know who he is, right? Yeah. He was a king. Y'all ever seen the movie 300?
Oh,
Now he was a dude that was being carried. You understand? He was the king that was being carried in the movie 300. We had the elephant. They were dun, dun. They were bringing him in, and then he walked down, and the slaves bent down, and they walked on top of him. The people that bent down so he can come down was us. Black, Hispanics, Native Indians. That was us in our captivity under them. You understand what I'm saying? That's how much power that he had. In the movie, they showed a human walking on other humans in the goddamn movie. Give me right on there, Aradazar. Yeah, come. Yeah, when he walked down, he walked on our backs as slaves. That was us. They were the steps, huh? If Vashti don't want to come, oh my God. Contempt.
She said, "You not worthy."
You ain't worthy. Did you just not? Yes.
I cut a mountain in half.
Come. Have elephants 20 feet tall that bow down to me. We giraffes. That's a heathen. You understand? It's still wasn't enough for his woman. So brothers out there thinking you got to make all this goddamn money, be this phenomenal man. You work your whole life to be this prestige. If that woman don't understand her role and her position,
right,
ain't no goddamn money gonna fix that.
That's right.
What fixes is choosing the right woman from the beginning.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
That's what fixes that.
That's right.
A woman that knows her role. You understand? That's right. Brothers, we can't just get caught up in their beauty either.
Right.
You understand? Right. Come on, read.
Come on. Verse 19. Salakia. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him.
Go ahead.
And let it be written among the law of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before the king.
Do what?
That Vashti come no more before King Ashereth.
Woman, you are banished.
Come no more before King
Go
Ashereth.
ahead.
And let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she.
Give her royal estate to another that better than her. So not only will you be banished, all the things that the king had set up and given you before, you're going to give all that up. You got to get the hell up out of here. Because guess what? His friends understood the trickle-down effect. You know what the trickle-down effect is, sis? You ever heard of that? What does that mean? Oh, shit. Yeah. So no matter if that woman is the woman that she cool with, the trickle down effect gonna go down and start affecting their husband. So that one house of contentment has the ability to affect the whole goddamn kingdom out. You see that? So that's also lets to know as a man, brothers in here, be mindful of the women that we entertain and marry. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to put ourselves in a place to deal with these type of things when we serving the Lord. You're gonna look at a woman and see how she moves, and she gonna honor you. Is she gonna follow you? Is she gonna mess up your name? Is she looking at other men? Is she trying to impress other men? All these things matter because other women are taking note of it. What she say? Oh, she talked to him like that. Be mindful. And if you happen to have that type of volatile relationship, just remember, don't do that shit out here in the open. Don't take that to the Passover. Don't bring that in this school, because we have sisters and brothers that are fighting to change their lives. And if you say something that you're not supposed to say, you might just break up their whole goddamn marriage. You don't know what they fighting. Come on.
What's heavy about that, man? Like, I find myself having conversations just with women in general, especially my slave, about like gossiping, because some sister have a happy marriage, man, like the best marriage in the world, and then it'll be a lonely broad come around and be like, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that. Oh, he ain't paying all your bills, girl. What you with him for? And she been single, jumping from man to man for the last 6 years.
50-50.
50-50. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. I'm cocking tea, whatever they
and they got the happiest.
What they be doing with these fingers? They be
like this, something like this.
What they be doing? You know what they be? They
not going for that. But
I ain't going for that.
But the woman in the happy marriage, sometimes it could be the case where she paying most of the bills and just happy as hell. 50-50 ain't always.
Vashti did not understand this.
Damn right.
And because she didn't understand it, these brothers wanted to make sure that was no trickle down effect, because it would affect the entire kingdom if it happened. You understand? They understood what?
They understood demons.
That's right. Where we at?
Verse 20.
Drop down to 22.
For he sent letters into
verse 20. All right, read verse 21.
Esther, the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And the saying pleased the king and the princes.
It did what?
Pleased the king and the princes.
The saying pleased the king and the princes. Why? We understand why it pleased the king. That's easy. But why did it please the princes? Come on.
So like it because it's saving their marriages. It's saving their wives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of those women actually knew that it was a disrespectful thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They knew that they didn't want their daughters doing it. Right. It's similar to how Cardi B make all this damn ratchet music. Bitch, pop, puss, da 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 da. But when her daughter walked into the room, guess what she did?
We gotta change the music.
She cut that off. Right. These sisters recognized the action that Queen Vashti had done, and they realized, like, wait a minute, I love my husband. I wouldn't want to embarrass my husband like that. You understand? I want to honor my house and my husband.
Right.
I don't want to put him in a situation like that to be embarrassed in front of his homeboys and his friends.
Right.
You understand? I want to take this opportunity to be a in front of him,
right.
in front of them, right? Even the sisters recognize that. This something here I think all women recognize right here. If you ask a sister, if a sister do something out of order, are you able to see when a sister do something out of order that she not supposed to? If she had a husband, you're able to see it, right? And the first thing that goes to your mind is, as a woman, what goes to your mind if you would see a sister out of order? Ain't no way in the world she love her man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way she love that man. Good night. Say what now? What in come? See, give a sister a hand. That's an honest answer. Some sisters, they try to make excuses for women. Well, you know, she probably had a hard day.
Right. So like,
Yeah.
You don't know what he put her
You
through.
don't know what he put her through. You know what I'm saying? Some sisters look for to give other sisters excuses instead of giving them the hard. Nah, I don't care a damn what you going through. Fix your goddamn house.
Right.
Go home. Put some clothes on.
Right.
Your man game.
Right.
Come on.
It's on topic, but
go ahead.
I know some situations where sisters, they'll see a sister out of order and speak against it, and then the sister won't talk to them no more. They'll talk to them again like 6 months later, but it's just like they hate being told that in that moment you're wrong. And but it's like that's so destructive, man.
Brother.
Like,
and I learned that's what we have to do as a nation of people. You understand? Because if a brother can correct a woman, and she may, you know what I'm saying, she may not take, yeah. But when sisterhood is in effect, and the sisters can love on one another, it can go to them and say, "Hey, sis, I'm telling you out of love, I want the best for you." Women got a different thing that they, so they got a different thing. So when they share that type of love, and you find a woman that cares for another sister like that, you got to cherish that, man. And this day and time, that's what we should be building. Rereading this story tonight and going over this thing. I'm taking my time with it because we got it tomorrow too, right? So I don't want to rush through it because it's so vital in understanding the small things in brotherhood and sisterhood, how essential it is for us to be alive and to thrive. These heathens recognized that thousands of years ago. You understand? And we're going to understand what Esther understood too. Okay, come on, brother. Salaki for being long-winded.
Come. Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And the saying pleased the king and the princes. Mm-hmm. And the king did according to the word of Memucan.
Right. So he liked the law that was put in place, right? Go ahead.
Verse 22.
Go ahead.
For he sent letters into all the king's province, into every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house.
And do what?
That every man should bear rule in his own house.
Go ahead.
And that it should be published according to the language of every people.
Now this is the thing that he said. This is what's going out. This is what's going out. This also letting the other sister know, don't you get no bright ass ideas in your head. Don't you get no don't let what we say, don't let them put the battery in your back. You understand? Don't let them put no battery in your back. He's sending this out to all the different, you know how much effort that goes in. He didn't just send it out in one language, brother. He owned 127 provinces. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break it down to every language so they all understand it. Because he let them know that I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I'm the king. When I say jump, you're supposed to say how high. Here you are telling me no. Oh, shit. We got problems. You understand? Go ahead. Verse, what we at, chapter 2?
Verse. Chapter 2.
And I want to say this, according to where we are right now in the earth, when we see all these wars and rumors of wars, it was a couple, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I.S.U.P.K had a snowstorm come through here. Imagine calling and you say, hey, look, I need you to go pick some batteries up just in case the lights go out. You say lights. What goes through your mind? Lights. Snowstorm. Ain't never snowed before. We don't need no lights. What we need batteries for? Woman, I need you to get to the store. There's gonna be a long line. I need you to stand in line, get the batteries for me. I'm not gonna be able to get there one time before the store closes. The store closes at 6. I go when I get time. What we shaking? Why are we shaking our head for? It's just batteries, Batazar one. Right, sis? It's just batteries, right? Hold on, give my sister give her the mic, Baruch. Yeah, come on. It's just batteries, right, sis?
No.
What else is it?
It's listening to your husband, right?
Listening to your husband. What else?
Doing what he asks you to do.
What else?
Being submissive.
It's not only being submissive, it's understanding that if it's important that your husband will call you and ask you to do something as batteries, and you see that he may be at a heightened level of like stress, our women, we look for our sisters to bring that down just a little bit. The same way that if you dealing with something, you will look for your husband to what? If you dealing with something, you want a husband that's gonna bring you in and let you cry on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm dealing with something, I just, damn, babe, hey, can you just go grab some battery for me? Battery? Yeah. You ain't never asked for the other batteries before. Would you want to? Could you imagine what goes in that man's head when he hear that? He like, God damn. Damn. But then it's also our job as men to communicate that, hey, babe, I know you men have understood what I was asking you for, but in that moment I was asking you because if the lights go out, we may need a flashlight. Then she be like, oh, I ain't think about it like that. Yeah, you know. If we could have communicated, we could have brought it all the way down. That ain't what Vashti did. She didn't even show up. She didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. I'll be down in a second. Just tell him I gotta put my lashes on. She ain't sitting there, she didn't even show up. That's why we have to be prepared. And that's why this time, World War III is here. It's outside. It's missiles right now, somewhere flying. Bullets somewhere. Gaza, some building just fell right now. And our brothers and sisters, we can't get along. Nah, we got to fix this. We have to. It's important, okay? Read on, Balthazar 1. We at chapter 2, right?
Con.
Now we're gonna get into Esther, right? So we done got rid of who we done got rid of, Kevin? Vesta, Queen Vesti.
Yeah, Queen Vesti.
We done got rid of her. We done sent out a decree to all the providence to get rid of Vesti, right? Because of her lack of loyalty that she should have to her husband, right? Come on.
The book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
After these things, when the wrath of King Ahasuerus was appeased, he remembered Vashti and what she had done, and what was decreed against her.
Right. So he was pleased what they done set in place, but he remembered her though. Yeah. He was like, damn. He reminiscing, boy. Well, she was cold, but she sure was cold, but she was dumb as ox. Hello. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Then said the king's servant that ministered unto him, let there be fair young virgins sought for the king.
Oh, so he did what?
Then said the king's servant that ministered unto him, let there be fair young virgins sought for the king.
So guess what? He know that. Let's cheer the king up.
Right.
Let's cheer him up. Let's find a way to bring him back. You understand? Right. You know what to do. You know what your homeboy like. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go get his favorite bottle of alcohol. Go get that for him. Right. He having a bad day. Go get that. Don't get no E&J. Get the what's the one? Buffalo Trace. Yeah, don't bring him no E&J. Go get him the Buffalo Trace. You know what he like. Come on, go ahead.
Verse 3.
Go ahead.
And let the king appoint officers in all the province of the kingdoms, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custody of Hedge, the king's chamberlain, keeper of the women.
So like drop down to verse 5. Let's go to 5.
Verse 5. Now in Shushan the palace there was a certain Jew.
That was a what?
A certain Jew, whose name was Mordecai.
Mordecai. Go ahead.
The son of Jair, the son of Shimei, the son of Kish, a Benjamite.
Right. So this is establishing his lineage. You know what I'm saying? This is establishing his pedigree. What type of brother he was.
Right.
Like you meet Captain Nayatha, you say that Captain Nayatha. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when you say Captain Nayatha Banyamyan, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's He's a Benjamite. It's a little, it has a certain thing to it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 6. Who had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captivity which had been carried away with Jeconiah, king of Judea, whom Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had carried away.
Right. So there was a brother. He wasn't just a regular brother. You understand? It was a brother who had some wheels about himself. You understand? He knew how to move accordingly. Right. You know what I'm saying? He was locked in. So the best way to look at this is, say for instance, you have a young man, Kevin. Say you got a tire shop, right? A tire. Well, let's say I'm gonna use I.S.U.P.K. Say for instance, you got it. I.S.U.P.K. He don't went away, but you now you're the chief dentist in the community, right? And let's say Russia come over and take over America. Well, they wouldn't bother your dentist shop. You know what I'm saying? You pay your taxes. You fix people's teeth. You're a dentist, right? So you would just maintain what you have. But the king may be like, you know what, young man, you so cold with these. You know what I'm saying? With doing dental work, because you know what I'm saying. I done and taught you everything you know. How about you come on up to the king, to the capital city? How about you work out here with me, right? That's Mordecai. Right. Mordecai worked in the capital city, right? Because of his status and the things he was able to do, all right, during this captivity time. Read on.
Verse 7, and he brought up Hadassah, Hadassah, that is Esther, his uncle's daughter.
Now, why? Read that verse again.
Verse 7.
He brought up Hadassah, right?
He brought up Hadassah, that is Esther.
Now, why is this saying this? Why is this saying this? Now, Hadassah, that is Esther. Why is it saying this? Come on, young man, Kevin.
Because Hadassah is her Hebrew name.
Right. Hebrew name and right. And Esther is her slave name, right? Give him a hand. Most High in Christ. Right. So that's good. You knew that one already, didn't you? Look ahead and give him a hand again. So he in here. The water put down for teaching the brother. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Right. So the sister had, her name was Hadassah, but she also knew that, you know what I'm saying, it was Esther, right? So the scripture is just breaking this thing down so you know that it's a thing for us, even though we're in a kingdom, you can never forget your heritage. You understand? Right. Once you come in here, you earn your name, you get your name, you remember that name. Even though someone may call you young man Kevin, but you know you change your life to be whatever the Lord gonna call you. You understand? Read on.
His uncle's daughter, for she had neither father nor mother, and the maid was fair and beautiful, whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were dead, took for his own daughter.
What is that?
He adopted her.
He adopted her, but what is it? What is that? What you got, young man, Jason? What is that? Come on.
We would say Godfather, but we don't use that.
Nah. Say again. I'll take that, but I'm looking for something else. Come on. Love, but what's another word for love? The love is kind of like, love is come on, sis, what you got? Say again. Love is correction, that's true, but I'm looking for something else. Come on.
Righteousness.
Y'all know it. Come on, Sister K, I know she know. God damn, give her a hand, man. I ain't done. Most High in Christ. I ain't done. Brotherhood. When you can have something that may not look like you, may not talk like you, may not walk like you, but you give that thing love and you want the best for it, and you call that your family, that's brotherhood. That's sisterhood. Mordecai understood that she didn't have a father or mother, and she lost her father and mother, and he stepped in and raised her like a daughter. Right. That's brotherhood. You understand? Okay. That's something, even in the beginning of this, that Queen Vashti did not have. She didn't have no sisterhood to even honor her husband and his estate and what he lived in. But here it is, Mordecai. Here he is, Kodon. He exercising, you know what I'm saying? What that mean when he ate, she ate. When he drank, she drank. And I'm asking you this question only because I know you know the answer to this. And we would call that what, young man Kevin? A what? Give him a hand, man. You know I asked you that because I asked you that last time. It's a family. He understood family. And that's what we have to become. That's what we are fighting for. Right. Our brothers and sisters, we have tons of brothers and sisters that have lost their fathers and lost their mothers. Sisters that lost husbands and lost children. You understand? Right. Those are the ones we have to go out and we teach them what thus says the Lord. And we all fall up under the same category of being a family. You understand? Right. And brotherhood and in sisterhood. Read on, please.
Verse 8. So it came to pass when the king's commandment and his decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan the palace to the custody of Haggai, that Esther was brought also into the king's house.
Go ahead.
To the custody of Haggai, keeper of the women.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. And the maiden pleased him, and she obtained kindness of him. And he speedily gave her things for purification, with such things as belonged to her, and 7 maidens, which were met to be given her out of the king's house. And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women.
What happened right here, Quadon? Break that thing down for me.
So like it served our maid, boy. When Ahasuerus seen her, his eyes lit up like he like, boy, that's a bad sister right there. He to the point where he's like, he giving her whatever she wanted. And the sisters that was her service or her maids, he was giving them to whatever they needed to, sir. So like,
come on.
Shalaki, he gave her everything that he took from his other wife.
Come.
Yeah, because it said he did all this in the place of the house of the women.
Yeah.
He took her out the house of the women.
Yeah, you get out of here. Yeah, you ain't value none of that.
Right.
I'm gonna give it to her.
Right.
But in doing so, I would care to say, I'm thinking about this is a king.
Right.
He probably had access to a lot of women that he thought was beautiful. But I would care to say, being the fact that we know who she was an Israelite, a sister.
Right.
She didn't smell like pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
Yeah. She smelled like the sweetest butter shave moisturizer, you know what I'm saying?
Good night.
So the scripture said the woman hair is her glory. Think about her hair could have been. Right. Maybe she had a fro. You ever seen a sister with a fro? A sister had her hair down natural. Right. Heathens had just on there. I don't know. It just The heathens may have had lice in their hair.
Right.
You understand? There's a certain thing about us being an Israelite. We just gonna do. We're gonna take care of ourselves. You understand? Come on, what you about to say?
I was about to say, man. Now, what tribe was Esther from?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What did it say? Does it say?
I'll go back and look.
Because Mordecai
was an uncle. I mean, he was a
Benjamite.
He was a Benjamite.
Right. So what if she was one of them Benjamites with them long? You seen them Benjamites with the froze?
Yeah.
The dark.
It could have been anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It could have been anything, but what I do know is whatever she was, she found favor from the king at fast.
Right. Right.
Fast.
Damn right.
Read on.
Kind. Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Esther had not showed her people nor her kindred, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it.
No. Why do you think this is in here?
Salaki.
Come on.
To keep her humble.
No, I don't want to say that. You got something, sis? What you want to say? No. What you got?
Salaga said to keep her focused on what Mordecai is getting ready to have her do.
That's true. But just think about this. When you talk about going into a place and we seeing what is taking place as a heathen, you going amongst the other heathen, you don't want to show up and I'm an Israelite. You got fringes on top of your head and you messing the flow up. I don't do all that. Yeah, you don't celebrate. It's like you being at the slave. You know you're Israelite. If everybody come to you and say, man, we having a birthday party, like, man, y'all go ahead, man. You don't walk in there, you don't walk into a slave and be like, y'all going to hell tomorrow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It throws off the mission. If you get what I'm saying, the mission was she understood like I'm in the position to possibly be a wife for this man. I know I can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. I know who I am. It's just like any sister who understands their value to a man. You don't have to walk in and broadcast who you are. Let's do this. So our women, the water priest. Our sisters understand. You ever brother say, you'll see women that like to show off all their assets, if I may. But if you're a sister that's confident in yourself and who you are, you don't have to do that. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord, you got to understand the Most High will put you where you need to be with the right husband where you're supposed to be. You don't have to do that. This sister understood, like, I ain't got to show up and do. I'm gonna be Esther. I was raised in a house and I understood my morals and my values and the principles. That man is, even though I may be a beautiful woman, that man sees this in me as well. You understand? A man is gonna look at that and be like, I see having a family with that young lady right there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, you'll see all these women that be on Bad Girls Club, but they have about 4 or 5 different men. It's like, damn, you wasted away. You got all this value. You look so pretty, but you don't value yourself. You got tattoos all over your body and on your arm and your knuckles. Y'all see the young ladies nowadays? They got more tattoos than men do. I'm straight up. I seen a girl, they had a tattoo on her neck, her earlobe, on her tongue, on her teeth, on her back. God damn. How you get tattoo? Come on, Aitha. Come.
Have no value. Like they have no value. They have no value. They gave it away a long time ago.
Gave it away. Yeah. And that's why I say we charge to oppress her with that, because he puts that in front of our young daughters and our young brothers, they face. You understand? All right. So that's where we at, right? We understand that the value, Queen, the sister, she say, nah, I'm gonna play my role. I ain't gonna get in here and mess this thing up. You understand? Come on with it, Quadon. Oh, so like Balthazar one. Go ahead and read.
Kind of kind, sir. Verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
No, Shalaki, verse 11. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of women's house to know how Esther did and what will become of her.
Once again, this brotherhood. He raised her from a young daughter as a niece. Right. Aunt looking over daughter. So he go by and check on her to make sure she okay. You understand? Read on.
Verse 12. Now when every maid's turn was come to go into King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women.
Go ahead.
For so were the days of their purification accomplished, to wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh and 6 months of sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women.
Now remember, she's a virgin. You understand? Young woman of marriageable age. You understand? She never. But his brother, what did he do for her?
You talking about Ahasuerus?
Oh, yeah, I'm asking about my sister. I want to see my sisters get their wheels turning. This king is dealing with Ahasuerus is dealing with Esther, and he took a whole year, showed her how the oils and the what you call it, perfumes and all this. What was he doing? He was preparing her, but what else? You right. He was preparing her, but what else though? I would care to say it's a little bit deeper than that. No, I wouldn't. It's part of. I would say. I say he was courting her, but what else? Come on, Bazaar.
He was training her.
He was training her, but what else? Say what? What's another word for spoil?
Pampering.
Whining and dining.
All y'all are right, but I want something a little bit more than being spoiled. Huh? Hey, baby. What else? As a king, yeah, remember he got access to everything.
So like it, sir. If I made it, put me in the mind of Coming to America.
Come on, what else?
He was like, yo, you can have all this right here. This can be yours.
This could be yours. He's indoctrinating her to understand, like, all this is yours. I'm giving this to you. He showed her, he's giving her the entitlement to everything that he has. It's like if you're a sister, you may think, okay, this man likes me. He laid it out for her. I don't want to mess this up. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're supposed to cherish marriages when we come into the UPK. You meet a sister, you court her, you want to know everything that you want to know about this sister, man. You don't want to mess it up. You want to make it as you know what I'm saying? Like, baby girl, I remember when we used to do that. I remember you didn't even like the hot bath, and I put the milk in the bath. You thought it was chalk in the water. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you weren't used to perfume. See, you used to perfume. I had oils, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was a man who was thinking, like, I had a woman, she did not value me at all. My heart was broken by this woman. But I see something different in you. I see you and you covered up. I see you and you respecting me already. I see you and it's like, damn, there's no one else that I've seen like her. You understand what I'm saying? I want to give her everything. Bath water, y'all run it for her. Perfumes, give it to her. Hair done, get it done. Clothes, make them. Car, she can ride my back. You see that? That's a man who is looking at his woman like, so when I call you, when I call you, I ain't talking about anybody else. But when I call you, you gonna tell me no? How you gonna do that? You see what I'm saying? And he ain't do it just one day. Read that verse. How long you did it for? About his own one?
Shalakia. He said, Shalakia, sir. Now, when every maid turns come to the king, when every maid turn was to come to the king Asher's, after that she had been 12 months.
12 months.
To the manner of women.
12 months.
Like I.S.U.P.K courtship.
Yeah, that's I.S.U.P.K courtship. 12 months to get it right. 12 months for her to change her life, for her to put down. I know this is a heathen, but in his mind, he thinking like she gonna get rid of the thing that she used to do, and she gonna follow me. Right. Get what I'm saying? In his mind, he thinking, I'm gonna break you out of whatever that you come from. I don't even know where you come from. It's a mystery. Because what it said in the verse above that, she didn't let it be known where she was from. He was like, I don't know where you from. You could have fell out the sky. I don't even care, but I'm gonna give you this time to change and heal, right? Read.
Verse 13.
Go ahead.
Then thus came every maiden unto the king. Whatsoever she desired was given to her. Go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house. Verse 14.
Drop down to 17. Who we at? Chapter 2, right?
Okay.
Drop down to verse 17.
Esther, chapter 2, verse 17.
Go ahead. Go down.
And the king loved Esther above all the women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins.
More than who?
All the virgins.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we were just talking about, right? All y'all cool, but it's something. What is that? What in the world, man?
All right.
She, all this food on the table, she not eating this pork. What is that? All this shrimp down here. That's crazy. It's something different right here.
Right.
It's piquing his interest, Akim. You know what I'm saying? Right. Read on.
So that he set the royal crown upon her head.
He did what?
Set the royal crown upon her head.
Who had the royal crown first? Go ahead. Queen who? Vashti, she had it first, right? But he did what? He sat what on her head?
Set the royal crown upon her head.
And did what?
And made her queen instead of Vashti.
So he made her queen instead of Vashti.
Right. Swap them out.
Damn.
Right.
Now in the UPK, whatever, when you marry, that's for life.
Right.
There ain't no swapping it out. Ain't no heathen. This in here is you don't get no divorce decree.
Right.
No letter of divorce. Moses did so in that time because of the hardness of our hearts. But it was not like this in the beginning, right, Cordon? So this means when you talk about having a wife or a husband, we have to learn to cherish our wives and our husbands. You understand? That don't mean you won't bump heads. You may have up and down moments in your marriage. Man, but wait a minute. You should be careful how you say and what you say to one another. Because some things hurt. They stick a little bit, if that makes sense. And you don't want to do that. All right. We fight to maintain what thus says Lord, right? Put together. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Verse 18. Then the king made a great feast unto all his princes and his servants.
Hit his cat go again. He always trying to have some type of party or something, ain't he? He come again. Go ahead, Balthazar one.
Okay. Even Esther's feast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once again, who had a feast? The king had a feast, and guess who else had a feast? She had a feast too, right? Go ahead.
And he made a release to the province and gave gifts according to the state of the king. Verse 19. And when the virgins were gathered together the second time.
Do what?
When the virgins were gathered together for the second time,
Go
then
ahead.
Mordecai sat in the king's gate.
Right, go ahead.
Esther had not yet shown her kindred nor her people.
Go ahead.
As Mordecai had charged her.
Go ahead.
For Esther did the commandment of Mordecai,
Mm-hmm.
like as when she was brought up with him.
As she was brought up with him. Now, we just said, how long did the king spend?
A year.
He spent a whole year in grooming her and teaching her and putting everything together for her. But in doing so, she still listened to Mordecai. He gave her all those gifts, put her in the houses of Vashti, put her in that place,
Right.
but she still listened to Mordecai. You understand? In this empire, our women are entrepreneurs. Our women got their own businesses. They making it on their own. Our sisters are doing some amazing things.
Right.
That don't mean you ignore your husband.
Right.
You understand? You get a little money in your pocket, you feeling good. I ain't gotta listen to that nigga. That nigga gonna tell me. Like, this sister was second under the king.
Right.
And she still listened to Mordecai. Still listen to Mordecai. If y'all help me on this, if I'm not, my memory ain't as sharp as it used to be, but if I'm not mistaken, that was a president not too long ago. He was a heathen. and he had a sister. If I'm not, I think he had a sister. What the sister name? You know what I'm saying? Give her what her name was? Michelle Obama. Now, she was in the cabinet in the Oval Office. And you think that she ever do anything that would, she never did nothing for her sisters. Who do you think she listened to? She listened to that heathen. She listened to that heathen. Well, Sister Esther is better than Michelle Obama. This sister right here is better than Vashti. Because even in her position, just like Michelle Obama was, she listened to that heathen. And she didn't say anything about fixing the black communities. She seen the despair. Ain't Michelle from the south side of Chicago? If I'm not mistaken. They're trying to build a goddamn library in the south side of Chicago right now for in the name of Barack Obama. I would care to say if we can figure out ways, all the access and the things that you could have done to help the black community, we don't know about none of that. But we're going to read later on about this badass sister named Esther that understood her mission and what she was supposed to do and follow Mordecai. Read on, please.
In those days.
What verse you at?
Verse 22.
Okay, go ahead.
No, Salaki, verse 21.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 21.
Go ahead.
In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate.
All right, so here we go. Now, we done established, so that way we keep up with this thing tomorrow so we can get up out of here. We done established that what? Vashti was the queen, but she got removed out of her seat because of her what? Her attitude, being disloyal. Come on. Her disobedience. Bro, say disobedience. You know what I'm saying? What else? She didn't understand her role. She didn't understand her place. She missed the mark for the mission. So she got removed, right? So now after she got removed, who did the Most High put in place then? Come on. Esther came. But her Hebrew name was who? Hadassah, right? So she understood that. So she done got up to the top. Now she listening to Mordecai. So Mordecai now working in the king's gate, right? So now everybody kind of moving up because of the things that are taking place. And all they did was just be righteous. Fight for them understanding what their culture was, right? So let's find out a little bit more about Mordecai and see what type of brother he is. Come on.
While Mordecai sat in the king's gates, two of the king's chamberlain, Bigthan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were raw.
Right. So you got to remember down, Mordecai must have been on some type of shamar or something. Right. He in the high places, he's sitting around chilling. So he hearing certain things, hearing the conversations that the other guards could be having, talking day to day, talk or whatever. But he hearing these two, what? Read again. He saw what? Of those which kept. So he hearing the conversation of what? Those who what? Kept the door, right? Read on. They were what?
Those which kept the door were wroth and sought to lay hands on the king Ahasuerus.
Now these two wanted to lay hands on King Ahasuerus, right? Now Mordecai thinking to himself, let's find out what Mordecai did when he found out he heard this news, right?
Right.
Read on.
Verse 22. And the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it to Esther.
He told it to who?
Esther, the queen.
Now, what do we call this? What is this? Come on. No. What is this?
This is giving valuable information.
Yes, but for what though? For what purpose though? Come on.
The purpose
to get clout. I give him a hand. I like that. I like that answer. I like that. But what were they doing together though? Come on, Bazaar.
Together they were trying to take rulership.
That's true.
Take power.
I can't say that you're wrong. You're right. But I'm looking for something in particular though.
Together they were persuading the king.
And when you say the word together, it is the answer. But what do you call something that's working together? In sync, but what? Give me another word for in sync. These are all synonyms. They're all great, but I'm looking for something. Teamwork. Give them a hand, man. You got to remember, in this truth, when you have a husband or a brother that is following the Lord, we are a team in here. If you got a brother that's telling you to do something opposite of the Lord, he's not on your team. Right. What did Christ say? Who is my mother and my brother, father? I'm roughly paraphrasing. Those that do the work of the Father. This is teamwork, young man Kevin. Mordecai heard what was going on. He said, you know what? I'm going to tell Esther. And what you think Esther's going to do? Let's find out what Esther did. Come on, read.
Right.
And Esther?
Unto Esther the queen. And Esther certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name.
She did what?
Certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name.
Nah, she said, I know all the things that's going on.
In Mordecai's name.
It's my woman intuition.
In Mordecai's name.
I had a dream about fish.
In Mordecai's name.
Yeah, she said that Mordecai was the one that told me these things was going on about these two men at the gate. This teamwork. Mordecai must say, hey, listen, now you're going to go tell him that I heard this about him. I heard that these two men had a conspiracy, like the brother said, to end this king's life. Mordecai like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I know exactly what to do. I got this. I'm gonna tell her. She gonna tell her husband, and let's see what the king does after that. Read on.
Verse 23.
Go ahead.
And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out. Therefore, they were both hanged on a tree.
They was what?
Both hanged on a tree.
Go ahead.
And it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
It was written in the book of the Chronicles for the king. Meaning what? It was written down that Mordecai was the one who saved the king's life. It was written down that Mordecai was the one that saved the king's life.
Right.
That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Now, Lord willing, tomorrow we're gonna get further into this story. You know what I'm saying? But I want to establish that. So we already established what? Queen Vashti got kicked out, right? Because of her disobedience, disloyal, stank ass attitude, acting like a right. She was replaced by who? Esther, right? A sister. Her Hebrew name was what? Hadassah, right? And her uncle name was who? Mordecai, right? So, and Mordecai saved the king's life by using what? Teamwork with him and who? His niece. We call her his niece, you know what I'm saying? And these things was written down in the king's book. Now, we established the importance of this family to the king. Everybody got that, right? So this wasn't just any family anymore. This was a family that the king was looking at like, yeah, I got a beautiful wife now. And whoever this dude is that told her, he on my side. Those are some good things to remember when you run the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? You had a woman that disrespected you. I got that replaced. You also got two men that were responsible for saving my life that had a conspiracy to take my life. I got them niggas replaced too. And tomorrow we're gonna get all the way into it, and we understand how when we serve the Lord, we build up favor even in the sight of heathens. You understand? And with that, I'm gonna turn the class over to Preaching Officer Darash Amath. We're gonna do the announcements. And we're gonna finish up tomorrow, Baba Kasha. Y'all clap it up.
Good. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Root for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Of course, we got the Lord's 57th upcoming Passover, which is going to be April 4th, which will be held April 4th in Houston, Texas, which will be on, of course, on the Sabbath. And you can read about that in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 4 through 5. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, Amajim. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem, YAHANNA, Yadamata, Sar, meaning turn and face the sisters. Sisters, Amajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel are going to render one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, How Shema Latha Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yadamata, class dismissed.
Yeah. Yeah. No issues outside. Everybody, if y'all could, make sure y'all tune into the general class by shop.
At all.
Yeah. Who made the head rule? Ma'am, head roll.
Yeah, try to make like Southwest style. When they come out like that. They did all right, though. Southwest head roll. I can put up something. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I got you. I can't go to no problem. Yeah, they started. What happened was it was proven.
Yeah. All three of them. How many? Yeah. I get them to the boys. Water session. We eat chicken. We eat chicken and everything. Shalom, shalom.